morning routine typically involves taking some deep breaths, drinking water. That whole liter is something that I finish before I get out the door. My name is Dr. Christian Gonzalez, and I'm a naturopathic doctor. What I do is help cancer patients get through treatment with non-toxic interventions, and then after treatment, help them learn why they developed cancer in the first place. The morning time is the most important part to get everything moving. As I go into the bathroom, I'll grab the essential oil, rub it on my hand, and take a breath. That sort of, in my mind, invigorates me, but there are many therapeutic effects of essential oils. You'll see me grab coconut oil. The reason I do that is to do something called oil pulling. It's an ancient Ayurvedic technique, and then brushing the teeth. Oral care is one of the most important things for me in general. If it's crap, then your body's gonna be crap. Then you'll see me walk, and I sit on my meditation chair, and that chair is magic to me. It's there where I can sit, shut everything up, and turn off. It's in that meditation state. Consistently, when you do it, it goes to your waking life, and it just puts you at peace. And then moving into yoga, it's sort of more like an awareness of the body. It takes you out of the brain, which is all ego, right? And it puts us in our body, which taps into subconscious. That's where all of our subconscious energy is stored. All of these traumas, everything that has ever happened for us in our life is in our subconscious. So going out and doing yoga, I try to be as present as possible. I keep trying to get back in my body. If it comes back up and I go, what is that car? I bring it back down to my body. I'm able to pay close attention to how my body feels, what's stretching, what's contracting, and then diverting all my awareness into my body. We are headed to Malcolm Media Studios to do the weekly Heal Thyself podcast. So sometimes when I get in my car, I'll do my gratitude practice, and that's one of the most important things to me because it really opens up and changes your frequency, right? You can be grateful for anything. Sometimes it's simple things. I'll get in my car and I'll say, I am grateful to wake up in a bed. I'm grateful to be breathing, right? I'm grateful that I have a home. I'm grateful that I live in California with palm trees. I'm grateful I have a car to drive me to a studio to help empower people. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, thank you for coming.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. So today's show is going to dive deep on some of the personal care products that we're exposed to, what chemicals are in it, and what to do about it. It's really important for me to get into the studio early, get my breathing down, get the vibes going, laughing. It's literally like we're just eating lunch. Just there's no food on the table. Just so once they're on screen, they're comfortable. What can you speak to about environmental toxins as far as it being a concern for us?
We've found ourselves in, they use this term a lot, toxic soup. It's everywhere. You can't get away from it.
Thank you so much for coming, dropping your knowledge.
Thank you for having me.
Good?
It wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad. Everything I do in my life serves the other, in this way in particular. They all interplay with each other and they're all empowering. Whatever it is, it's all a matter of empowerment. And I think that that's the common thread of all the work, which makes it easier for me because if I have one mission, it's going to be able to spread out easily through all of these places. So there's a few ways that I think about food. If it's coming from nature, it can grow in a garden, that's so important for me. This is reverse osmosis water, and I did wash my hands. The other part of it is it being high quality organic. That's one of the utmost tenets for me and my relationship to food. So here's tempeh. It is robust and abundant in probiotics, which are good for the gut. Okay, then I'll add it in. Let that cook. Okay, so the last part of it, garbanzo beans, chock full of minerals and protein. At this point, start seasoning it. Turmeric is one of my favorite of all. Turmeric's like the superhero of all spices. It does pretty much everything. Just adding a few black olives. And lastly, I'll add a little bit of sesame ginger dressing. It's about 25 grams of protein, chock full of vitamins, minerals, easy to make. It's good. Holistic means to me everything that makes you, you. Everything that makes me, me. And I mentioned those parts of us, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, creative, work, business, everything as a whole, because all of those things play a role into our health. How can I empower others if I can't be an advocate and living what I say? I want to be sure that if someone looks through an Instagram story, they see that I'm doing something that I just talked about 3 days ago. They see that I'm living that life, because then they go, you know what, that's easy for this guy, he's personable. I can relate to him, why can't I do it?